Greetings to all. Myself, Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor, IT Department from SNS College of Technology. Now we are going to see about the system models for distributed and cloud computing in cloud computing and its applications. System models for the distributed and cloud computing. We have the four major models. First one will be the cluster computing, second one grid computing, third one peer-to-peer networks, fourth one cloud computing. Cluster computing, it is an cooperative computing, act as a single integrated resources. Second one, grid computing, distributed resources providing the computational power across the domains. Third model is a peer-to-peer network. It is decentralized the nodes sharing the resources without a central server. Fourth one will be the on-demand scalable service over the network. Here we have one problem statement, that is a college want to conduct an online exam and stores the students' data, but maintaining their own server is expensive, so it cannot handle the sudden traffic spikes during the exam days. So the solution of the problem statement will be the system models for distributed and cloud computing. Here we have taken the solution as a data-based model. So we have 5 stages. First one is an empathize. In empathize stage, it will examine the traffic spikes and the high cost. Second one will be the define stage. We need the scalable and affordable infrastructure. Third stage will be the ideate stage. In ideate state, it will have the cloud-based exam and the storage solutions. Fourth stage will be the prototype. Here the auto scaling compute will happen and then cloud storage. Fifth one will be the peak load reliability and the data seeking. And then cluster of cooperative computers. It is a group of separate computers, that is we call it as nodes. It is connected using the high speed network and all the nodes are work together to solve the task, and the whole system is look like one large computer. And then it requires the high performance like the scientific research and the data processing. This is the architecture for the cluster of cooperative computers. Here the various services connected with the one common server. When we have to use a cluster computing, it will use the high performance scientific need and the simulations and then engineering calculations. The real time example of the cluster is ISRO, NASA at the IIT labs and then movie animation studios. Here they use the cluster model. Second model is the grid computing. It connects the computer from the different location of the organization. All the systems are working together to solve the large problem. The resources such as processor, storage, and the data are shared. Third one, the systems are geographically distributed. This is the architecture for the grid computing model. When we have to use the grid computing, the global research product, scientific simulation, distributed computing task. The real-time example for the grid computing is COVID-19 drug research supercomputing grids. Third model is the peer-to-peer network model. Here we have a no central controlling server. The peer shares the resources directly. Highly scalable network model, and it has a fault tolerant system design. The peer-to-peer model we have used in file sharing, distributed storage, and the blockchain cryptocurrency. The real-time examples will be the Skype, blockchain, and the Bitcoin, BitTorrent. Fourth model will be the cloud computing model. It provides the services like servers, storage, database, and the software. It delivered over the internet. The users can access the resource anytime and anywhere. Work on pay as you use model. Here we have a two type, that is public cloud and the private cloud. When we have to use a cloud computing, online storage systems, running applications through the internet, hosting the website and the web applications, online exams and the e-learning platforms, data backup and the disaster recovery. The real-time example of the cloud will be the Google Drive, Netflix, TCS Ion, and then AWS. The cloud computing has the major 5 key points, that is ubiquitous access. It will be available anywhere. Second point will be the shared pool of resources, that is resources are shared among the multiple users. Third point will be the network access. It requires the network connections. The key features will be that on-demand access, elasticity, pay as you go. The example for that on-demand access is Google Documents. Elasticity will be the Amazon Big Billion Sale. Pay as you go. The example is Netflix. Fourth one, resource pooling. The example will be the Google Drive. Fifth one will be the measure service. The example is mobile cloud backups. We have some components, that is a client, application, platform, infrastructure, storage, and network. These are the major components. And then we have a three major layers, that is infrastructure layer, platform layer, application layer. And then we have some one assessment question. Here we have to find who I am. That is, I connect independent computers and make them work as one. The answer will be the distributed computing system model. Thank you.